Hello? Hello? It's me. It's Chris. Hey, guess what we're doing Sunday? Guess what we're doing? Playing Against Storm. It's very fun. Let's go. So, today's modifiers are frosts, which means the hearth has a shorter radius that it warms up, and Land of Greed, which makes impatience go much faster unless you are doing trade routes. Kinda nasty. We'll see how it goes. And what is our benefit? Gain some reputation points for dangerous and forbidden glades during drizzle. That might be possible. Maybe not. We'll see. Sacrifice less. People move slower unless they have housing. People are really upset unless they have housing. And finally, without complex food and services, people die. So the plan is to just not hit level 5. is the plan. Also, does the music feel like really, really, really quiet? Because it was really, really quiet. Well, you know what? We discovered the mystery of why the music felt really, really quiet. Anyway, gonna start with my usual 2 woodcutter camps, and then we will just head ourselves out and do stuff. I started with a small farm, so a ranch is awfully tempting, because I can just make grain right away, feed it to animals. Where's the closest fertile ground, anyway? Right there. It's very close to the hearth, too, which means there's potentially fertile ground, like, anywhere. Which is kind of nice, but also hard to tell. Furnace is also very, very strong. A little less strong on the coral forest, given that there's, like, no copper on the map, except for, like, very large stone deposits, and that's it. So I think the ranch is a fine pick. We're not going to be upset about that. Grain mill, also a fine pick. I do want to get flour-based things going. If I can get biscuits and pie, that would be lovely. I like just having it anyway. Almost certainly lumber mill here. Cookhouse is very tempting, so I can get complex food going, like, immediately, but I do think the lumber mill is a stronger pick because we lack good building materials, and there's nothing better than the lumber mill for that. Hello, Tidus. Thank you for joining me. Appreciate it. Hope your day is going awesome. Just slap it down there. It's fine. Yeah, slap it down there. It's fine. It's fine. Stop over-analyzing stuff, me. Actually, is it that fine? I do have to be a little bit careful about, how much space I've got around the hearth, because I don't have much of any of it. So it would be wise to be, cautious as to how much of that I use up for industry space. Past Prestige 18. Woo boy. Yeah, you are in God, this is really hard territory at that point. Congratulations though, that's quite the accomplishment. Alright, got some planks going, just set to have 40 I guess. You go there, and what's our cornerstone for today? Starting out with grain bags would be pretty neat. Let's take it. very much tempted by the extra stone, but I don't think I'll be hurting too bad for stone this game, probably. Hard to tell right away, because of course it is. But in theory, we should be fine. Alright, show me some open some glade things. Well, I mean, that's just perfect. TikTok is stronger on other maps. On the other hand, it also gives you 2 wildfire essence, which is quite precious. Problem Solver has tools and people, which would be nice, but somewhat hard to get. I think the wildfire essence is more valuable at the end of the day. Maybe we'll get enough copper from large stone deposits to do something with. And then we have the camps or the clan. Interesting. I think I can just do Lizard Resolve, like, fairly easily. Maybe not that easily. But it really is just a matter of getting good housing for them and putting a lizard on the hearth. So that should be doable, certainly. Alright, so now that we have open 5 glades, let's get doing that. I would love to open this one just so that I have access to that delicious, delicious fertile ground. So I'm going to go ahead and move my woodcutter up here, get them closer to that. This little dude over here is gonna handle these things. Just punch right into those. In fact, why don't you come over here where it's gonna be very slightly more efficient. And then I'll get back to them. I probably should bake some big shelters, given that I have very good plank production already, and because housing is a massive, massive debuff if I don't have it. 5 glades in 5 minutes is fun, all that early game hostility. Yeah, it can be a little bit, it can be spooky, but on the other hand, it also reveals a whole bunch of stuff that's useful, so, like, you know. It's good and bad. One, two, three, four, five. Yeah. That's all 5 I need. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. No, don't do the tempty thingy. Oh no. Five glades open, no stones anywhere. That was enjoyable. Oh no. But hey, you get a stone delivery line from it, which is cool. Oh, he's gonna go right here, and he's going to tempt me to open that glade. Well, I have no resistance against temptation. I'm glad you also feel the same way. The first alarm rings in 4.5 hours. Oh no. I'm not sure what that means. Are you not getting enough sleep? Is insomnia rearing its head? Staying up too late? All these things could be true. Hey, a herbalist camp. That's actually pretty sweet. Might hold off on rebuilding that until I feel a big need for it, because I don't really need to do that right now. But that is nice to see. We're low on manpower, so I can't just, you know, send people to do stuff willy-nilly. Well, I can, but it's a bad idea. Nom, nom, nom. Alright. Time to see what dangers I have wrought. And throw this guy over here so we can help with these last two glades. What have we uncovered? Got some dead lizards. A little spooky. I don't know much in the way of being able to pay for the funeral, unfortunately. And these are kind of terrible rewards, too. Blood flowers can be nasty, but also it's not the worst thing to have let go off. So it's not like emergency hours, oh god, I have to take care of this. I could just, like, let it happen. Also, hello Golden Treasure Stag, the whole reason I did this. Money! Money and +1 global resolve. Excellent. Makes me want to pay for the funeral a whole lot more. Only problem is, where am I going to get any of this stuff? There's a chance the Glades will have something that solves that, but otherwise I might have to end up waiting on a trader. Or I could call a trader, but, like, again, blood flowers are not, like, the worst thing in the universe. I might just sit on that and let it happen. Anyway, we can start ourselves on some farming now. Blood flowers can be a blessing too. I haven't played around with, like, farming blood flowers. They're certainly, like, useful for, like, rare goods, but man, the amount of food you lose to it feels like it can't possibly be worth the risk. Maybe it is, maybe it isn't. I don't know. But in my opinion, it's best to get rid of them before they become a big problem. But who knows, maybe one of the blood flowers will pop up and they'll be like, hey, guess what? I have all that incense / oil / tea / resin you needed. I just solved all your problems. And I'll be like, ah, sweet, thanks, bruh. And they'll be like, yeah, no problem, bruh. Speaking of needing stuff, no pigment, so I can't make scrolls. Yeah. Definitely want to clear this out for a farm, so I should probably go ahead and mark all of this as Chippy Choppin'. Now we turn in Distant Journey. Beautiful. We no longer make bricks here, ever. Alright, put down a new brickyard. We should have enough planks for that, at least relatively soonish. Yeah, we got 18 in the wings. That'll happen soon. Let's get ourselves something cool. Don't need the Herbalist Camp. The Explorer's Lodge, I mean, it has its benefits. It's +1 global resolve at the end of the day. I think just the plantation is great. berries plus grain equals basically all foods. Yeah. That feels pretty good. Put this farm here, put a plantation back here. It'll be great. Let's see, anything else that needs doing right now? I think at the moment it is just a matter of having things get done. So I could just speed things up. So I will. There's the shelter. Wonderful. Upgrades the hearth as well. Once I get 3 more people I can... Well, I'll need more housing. Bursh. Nerf. Let's move this out of the way. I will need to get these rocks collected. Toot sweet. So I have something to turn into... Wait, I don't need rocks. I have a stone delivery line. Never mind. We're fine. I just need the brickyard to exist. Then I'll start making some lizard houses. That'll be great. Maybe I want to, for the moment, get this out of the way so that the woodcutters don't have to walk around it. Just putting it there would be great. Alright, that's done. Very good. This is getting chopped as well. Oops. That's not quite what I wanted to do there. These guys down here. Plantation right there. I mean, it seems fine. So put it like there. Maybe just like there. It's weird. Might be okay though. Let's plan that then. We'll put it right there. It'll be great. Alright. Definitely pull the wood cutting. We're not getting below 1, because of course we're not. We opened a bunch of glades. Okay, there we go. Run as many woodcutters as we can. Throw a couple of humans on these things. So, just to undo that real quick. Got a bunch of grain. Need to put down a ranch as well. May as well put it down now. Yeah. I guess we'll see how we do. Everyone's housed, so we shouldn't be, like, too bad. Lizards are upset, but what else is new? Worst comes to worst, I'll just put one on the hearth and be done with it. Need housing space around here. Yeah, once this gets done, I'm probably gonna have these woodcutters come over here and start clearing a path for the farm. And that'll have to be okay for the moment. I do have need of the herbalist camp now, because I would love to get this herb node cleared out so I can get a nice clean road going that way. I'll have to give that consideration. But for now, put down the plantation. We'll mark that as a priority. Get our planks over there. Quick as you please. 18 planks already. Alright, good. Get them delivered, get it built. I think having 2 builders is fine as well. I think we're pretty good right now. Apart from the incoming blood flowers, but that isn't the worst thing in the world. At least it doesn't give me more impatience. Lizard house is going up. That should clear the lizards being unhappy. I won't even have to swap anybody off the hearth. That'd be pretty nice. Got enough humans to do all my farming, so I don't mind another beaver. Let's go ahead and get that. Put him on wood cutting, although I kind of want to put him in the lumber mill, but it's like, what do you want? More raw wood or more wood products? It's like, it's kind of the same either way. Boyo. Anyway, bit of extra labor now, so I'll set some people to do some stuff. And I will find my humans that are doing non-human things and get them on the plantation. There we go. That should be fine. I do need a builder though. At some point. From somewhere. At some point. That area is cleared off. You guys get to work on this area, please. You guys keep clearing out this area for housing. We'll want it. We'll want it very much. Yeah. I guess we just sit tight and keep going. Didn't find any, like, encampments, I have to note. I was sort of hoping I would find some extra people, but... oh well. Sometimes things just don't work out how you wanted them to. Challenge to open a Forbidden Glade before year 2. Yeah, that one's, spiced. Like, there's a, there's a world map modifier where you can where there's only Forbidden Glades on the map. That's the one you want to do for that little challenge, for sure. Yeah, and I would also suggest, like, having a delivery line for that kind of thing, too. Training gear, scrolls, those are usually a lot of the things that solve Forbidden Glade issues, so that's good. Generous Rations is very spooky. Given that I'm about to have a bunch of blood flowers, and therefore very little food. Is this a reroll? I do love Generous Rations, don't get me wrong, but again, very, very spooky. Let's check out our orders. Maybe that'll influence my decision. Fell 50 trees. Huh. Maybe? I'd have to get a third woodcutter and basically divert all of my labor power towards woodcutting. But, like, that's doable. Restoration. I do have an empathy event all ready to be queued up, so that's awfully tempting. Building materials is also very easy to do. very minor issue is that will prevent me from building a bunch of stuff. Let's do restoration. It's fine. Alright, so in order to get 50 trees felled in time, I'm going to need a third woodcutter, and I'm going to need all of my woodcutters completely maxed out at the expense of everything else. So let's get that going. You can finish the herbalist camp, I guess. Can't really pull people off of farming because, of course not. I guess that's fine. Alright. I mean, I've got 2 farms going, so in theory I should be okay with generous rations. In theory. It's very scary. But it's a very good cornerstone too, so I guess I'll take it. Yeah, that's good enough. Let's make sure this is top priority. Hello, Zorg.
Hello.
What you got for me? Not a lot, huh? You do have oil, though. That does solve my lizard issue. So let's buy some oil. Should I get a little more? Because if I get another 15... If I get in another 15, I can also do the obelisk. It's a truly ugly amount of stuff. This is like fine. Obsidian sickles would be pretty sweet too. I do only need 15 money to clear the event. That's affordable. Okay. Cool. Let's get that done. With my no people. Well, that is an issue, isn't it? How am I going to do all of the things I need to do? Do I pull back on farming? Oh god, do I have to pull back on farming? That feels terrible. That feels absolutely terrible. I could pull back on the small... maybe the plantation... I guess I can pull someone off the plantation and get them to work on this. Yeah. I am spread out a little thin. But what does one do? Anything that gets us people? The clan. I could just favor the lizards. Yeah, let's just favor the lizards. Get the clan done, get a bunch of extra lizards. Cool. That should solve a lot of problems, in theory. Sure would have been lovely if I could have finished this before the blood flowers spawn, but it's okay. It was a calculated risk. We have to accept it. Alright. You, my friend, get right to wood cutting. Seconds, we should have the clan done. Boom. 2 extra lizards. Lovely. Put one of them on wood cutting and the other one can build because we have a lot of things that need to be built. And what do we get now? Huh. Coats are good, kiln's good. Manufactory definitely is useful in this game. Press is kind of meh. Kiln does help out a lot with fuel consumption, and we are in the Coral Forest, which means I'm gonna have less wood than usual. I do love the clothier though, just because I have like efficiency brain and I want the most efficient of everything. And I do want to make coats for the humans and the beavers. So let's just lean into my brain not being very good. Sounds great to me. Probably want a hearth somewhere around that fertile ground. It's way too far away to actually like make good use of. I guess that's fine. Yeah, I could sell some food to him, but not a big deal. Should also point out that I'm guaranteed to fail this event for the moment. So maybe I should put someone from here on woodcutting. Yeah. So it doesn't really matter how much time it takes for me to clear this, because it's already gonna go off. I'm gonna suffer the effects anyway. And half a reputation point is not gonna do a whole lot in terms of tipping the scales. These bricks need to be delivered. So you go in the brickyard, deliver those, and then you'll have the building materials to make your house. Alright, that's enough for now. Three of them? I mean, I knew it was possible, but seal seems kind of mean. Bunch of oil. That's interesting. Ton of grain. Do love bloodflower grain. Delicious. These non-clone ones? No, they just count as Glade events, not dangerous Glade events. Okay, I thought I could cheat the system a little. My bad. Gonna need to dedicate a lot of people to cleaning this up. Ick. Oh well. We'll have more people once we've felled enough trees to not fail this event. I guess there's not much to do but just fast forward a bit. This is where we will use all of our grain to make a great deal of meat. The leather will be lovely once I can make water skins, but for now, we just satisfy ourselves with having very good renewable food. Guess I can queue up the rain mill at some point. I have no, like, I mean, I could make the field kitchen, I guess. It's not the worst idea. Sure, we'll do that. Need for timber practically done, which is great. You're carrying the last of the oil over. That should get going very soon. Should be done in plenty of time to avoid any more blood flowers. Yeah, spawns at least 2. It's fair. It was how many it spawned. Cannot deny it was at least 2. Need for timber done. Boom. You'll love to see it. Let's just clear this camp. We'll force the delivery for the moment just to clear it out, then I'll destroy it. And then we get one of these cleared off at least. Can't let them sit around for too long, otherwise they'll propagate. And that'd be bad. Be very, very bad. Whew, I am spread thin yet again, aren't I? Sure am. Oh well. Look at people at the start of the storm, and if nothing else, I can get a whole bunch of people working on the blood flowers during the storm, and that should clear it before it becomes a bigger problem. Probably. Luckily, grain doesn't count as a food, so this nice big harvest we'll get will just sit in the warehouse and not get eaten, and we can just turn it into meat once our food zeroes out from all the blood flowers. So that's good. All these lizard houses should make the lizards nice and happy. I need merely a single beaver house to make the beavers happy, so let's queue that up. Going to want to put some human houses over here, but, you know, gotta... Oh, dang it, he's woodcutting again. Screw it, just stop. Just stop, 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 stop. I really can't not put 2 people on that. Throw someone else on the lizard hunters. Free up the human to do farming. Maybe. I've had worse ideas. Da-da-da. You're at the flower working on it, so you go help the plantation. And if it gets cleared off, you both can do a blood flower, and that'll be fine. In theory. So much needs building. I also need a blight post next year. Can't forget about that. I should queue it up before I forget about that. Okay. We can get down to level 1 again, so we're fine. Have to see if we can sneak some stuff and things. We'll have to see if we can sneak some wood cutting in at some point. But for now, you know, given the resolve, I might be able to go up to 2, but it's hard to tell. Could use another human. Sure. Alright. You fix the herbalist camp, you go to the obelisk, make the offering of oil, which is a long time in the making. Activate coats here. We do have a lot of resolve, don't we? I could put a lizard on the hearth and run woodcutters. Also, I need 2 more things to get a global resolve out of this. So let's do that. Fenced area. It's cute. It's cute, I like it. Yeah, we're actually fine at 2 woodcutters. Or 2 hostilities, so I should run as many woodcutters as I can, I guess. I guess we don't need to work on the obelisk today, or the herbalist camp. Cool. Go forth! Food is tanking at a precipitous pace, but what can one do? Oh hey, this one's done already. Excellent. Ah, that's good. Maybe I'll get some, like, people that can do stuff soon. Oh, the event's done. Great. That's another person that can do a thing. Plantation and farm is fully kitted out. I guess you can get on the trapper's camp, get us some bugs. We're gonna be rather low on food, so collecting food sounds like a good use of your time. Yep, it's getting cleared out slowly. These are up for another 2 minutes, but they won't propagate, so we're ultimately fine. This, I assume, needs bricks. Needs planks. Oh. I guess I could use somebody in the lumber mill, if just to deliver the stuff. But who could do that? I guess the guy in the trapper's camp? I do need the food, is the thing. Eh, screw it. I'm just gonna wait for these to be done. Low on food. Yeah. Yeah, you're not wrong, game. We'll never deny that we're low on food right now. Blizzard resolve is low, I'm guessing that's hunger. Sure is. That's fair. We are bereft of food stuff. Cannot deny this. Hey, that's done. Good. You get on the trapper's camp. You get on the herbalist camp. Beautiful. And let's cut into this glade this year. It's fine. Probably. Herbalist camp done. Clear this node out. Nobody's going to be happy until we get some food in us, so why bother favoring anybody? Let's see what we got here. There are reeds on the map, but I have uncovered exactly 0 of them. Absolutely gobsmacking amount of herbs on the map, but no reeds. Spices would be nice if I had a herb garden, but I do not. It's just a reroll. Grain delivery line is like fine. I'm not gonna be upset by it. The grain's always gonna be useful. Sure. Let's start turning all of that grain into foodstuffs. Basic packages. Oh no. Well, I don't have any food to make packs of crops. I could make the trade goods in a lumber mill, but it would be very difficult. I don't think I have the infrastructure set up for this, unfortunately. That is a big shame. The income tax, I guess. I mean, parts and wildfire essence. Those are really, really good rewards. Have 18 villagers need clothing? We have 8. Fulfill this 70 times. We don't have, well, I mean, we're getting some incense, but we have no incense building. Both of these are like, maybe we'll do it someday. I don't know. It's fine. Alright. Delivering those things, that's good. Oh, Farloff! Hello! Wouldn't mind reinforced axes, but let's wait until we've opened up the glade before we do anything too risky. You need to be on the ranch, that's for sure. I guess I'm just waiting for you guys to finish delivering that stuff. Which is fine. What are you waiting on? Fabric. Oh yeah, we do in fact have no fabric. So we only have this to make fabric with, which sucks. Oh well. Chop at the tree. Chop the tree. We chopped the tree. We found another herbalist camp? What? That's weird. But sure, whatever. Also, we found a merchant shipwreck. I hate the merchant shipwreck a lot. It sucks. It sucks and I hate it. We have tools for this. We could also buy 9 pipes and clear it that way. Two tools would probably be cheaper than 9 pipes, I would have to assume. Yeah, definitely cheaper. Give up some wood. Actually, why not just give up some metal? I'm not using it right now. Maybe. I could also give up rocks, given that I have infinity of them. Yeah, let's give up the things that I have infinity of. That seems like an okay idea. Boy. I'm gonna need people on this as soon as possible. To do that as fast as possible, but I can't pull anybody off of what they're doing for the most part. Alright, I guess we'll clear out those as half as fast and just get over here. Get the tools, go to the shipwreck. Solve the problem. Alright. We'll turn this into another small farm. Cause boy, do we ever have use for grain. Once again, I am stretched thin with people. Because there's no universe where I feel comfortable enough pulling people off of food production. And that's it. Oh my god. Alicia, thank you very much for the follow. Love the heart attack sound effect, I'll never change it. Reinforced axes would also be pretty good. Can I trade a bunch of stone for that? Yeah, let's take that. We'll take that and go. Faster wood cutting means more wood and less me panicking about fuel, which is great. Oh, I do need people making building materials, but I don't have them. I can't spare anyone. We're just in that position. Boy. Boy, oh boy. we're at 17 people also. I'm gonna need to consider where I'm putting my next hearth, at least relatively soon. All of these are relatively close to farms. Get one down here. If I put a hearth down here and a warehouse, this area would basically be self-sustaining. I could, make sure I'm collecting from this small farm at a good pace. It's not a terrible idea. Maybe that's the plan. It's such a far expansion, but like, it's probably fine. Just need the warehouse out there, primarily. In fact, if that's the plan, maybe I should just put the warehouse down, like, now. Make it so that the woodcutters don't have to travel nearly as far. It's a plan. Is it a good plan? It might be. It's not the worst plan. Just gotta make sure that gets done last. Alright, small farm, all ready to go. You love to see it. There is fine? Yeah, it's close enough. It's a bit of a walk all the way around these places. I feel like there is better. I don't know. It's kind of like... It's kind of both fine. This is like incredibly needless optimization. But I want to be maximally efficient because I have efficiency brain. Blight rot cysts have appeared, and I don't have enough bricks or planks to get the blight post done. We are fortunately below 100%, so it's not going to kill us, but it is something I would prefer to not have happening. So I guess we just have to wait. It's fine. The massive amount of events we have going on will end eventually, and halfway through clearance we'll get people, so then we'll have some more labor power. And presumably, that'll solve the issue. May as well speed things up then. Not much I can do but sit here and wish things were done. There we go. Merchant shipwreck is all done, thank goodness. It's a nice, what, 400 hostility gone? That helps. Temple's great. Is that just like the end of my sentence? I think that's the end of my sentence. Yeah. Can it fit here? It can. Okay. I think that's the plan then. Scooch the stonecutter camp over here. We'll slap down the temple right there. That'll be lovely. These guys will be done there at some point. Do I need 2 builders right now? Not really. Yeah, I think I need people delivering lumber and making bricks more than anything else. So let's get them going. Turn in TikTok as well. May as well. I have plenty of impatience to clear off. Bunch of coal will be very helpful. Bakery's amazing. I mean, just like, end of sentence again. Leatherworker would also be really helpful, is the thing though. Shoot, those are both great. I want both of these. This one to make pickled goods and better fabric, and this one to make biscuits and pie. Gosh. Those are both really, really, really good. Can I have both of them? I don't think they're gonna let me have both of them. I guess we make the bakery. That was probably the wise course. We'll just slap it right down here next to the rain mill so they can pick up their own flour. That'll be lovely, and we will just make infinity biscuits and pie forever. 30 and 40 seem good. We'll definitely want to drizzle water that up, because they will be extremely busy making all of the food. Oh, that got cleared off. Good. And here's our extra people. Boy, having a lot of beavers to woodcut sounds wonderful. So let's do that. Oh yeah, the extra woodcutter camp. Lordy. I don't actually want to delete this. I don't know if they patched it recently, but if you delete a building with resources in it, you actually lose them. They don't just teleport to the warehouse. I wish they did, but they don't. So one does have to be a little careful about that one. You can go to the obelisk finally. Pretty soon we'll have people on from the shipwreck all done. And then we can, like, do stuff. Amazing. I need at least 10 purging fire. So we'll queue that up. I'm not gonna get done until the bricks and the planks are delivered, which, I mean, I guess I should tell them to deliver it then. Yeah. Yeah, no, that'd be a good idea. Okay, you are done. You go make fabric, because we need it. And then I guess that's good enough. I guess it's all just good enough. Alright, light post will exist soon. You love to see it. Slap a lizard on there. That should all be fine. Do have to worry very mildly about hostility, but with the temple we should be good. Just burn a little wood during the storm. Theoretically, we should be very good on wood. That said, I should use coal in the Blight Post as well, because it is quite efficient. I highly doubt we can live at Hostility 4, but I may as well send it to see. Yeah, that's a little much. That's still a little much. Let's burn a stack of wood and go with this. I don't mind it. The end? I guess. I also need a makeshift post at some point because I have to get some trading routes done, so let's put that there. It's fine. Extra people can go to the herbalist camp because we don't actually have to worry about the blight this year. Yeah, I think we're just fine. Everyone's housed. It's pretty much good all around. Love to get some human houses down, but one thing at a time. We could just fast forward now. I'm going to need to find another empathy event. So I guess plan, make a warehouse down here, build another hearth, break into these dangerous glades is my next long-term plan. I guess. Need the warehouse done before I can really dedicate anybody to wood cutting down there. Otherwise, it's going to take them forever to drag everything back. Like, forever. And we gotta avoid that. So, I could be putting another beaver on wood cutting, now that I look at it. Alright. Cool. That's done. You two get busy there. You're fine there, sure. Sother has arrived. He's brought some totems. I love the totems. I love them so much, I'm buying both of them. Extra time during drizzle and clearance sounds lovely. Back to nature, huh? That's dangerous. That's really dangerous. But we do have a massive amount of grain that won't get killed. And I could put another lizard on the ranch and just turn it into meat so we don't starve to death. Which is awfully tempting. You know what I could also do? If I can sell any food to this Joker, I can't. Well, that was it. I can never seem to cheese this, but I think Back to Nature's great. I think doubling our farming is going to be lovely with the massive amount of farming we're doing. You go on the small farm, I can slap you there, put you on the hearth. That's it. Pull you off the blight post because I need a builder. Yeah, makes sense to me. What else do we got? Power of the Storm or Power of the Clearance. +1 to Purging Fire saves me such a gobsmacking amount of fuel, there's almost no chance I don't click on that. Minor issue, I have no storm water. I do have clearance water though, and I have the ability to use it in a lot of ways. So do I take Power of the Clearance because it's way easier to do? No. I'm going to gamble on the long-term play. Because I'm not always that bright. And we'll call that fine. One builder is doing stuff. I could get you on the brickyard. I mean, is anything actually being built? I think it's a no. The Drizzle Geyser is being built. I guess there's stuff I need him to do. I guess I'll let him do stuff. We got a huge shipment of planks in. But not enough to build all the beaver houses, so I guess we wait on that. It's fine. I'll have people arriving to start a clearance, and that'll solve all my problems, in a way. Yeah. Let's just pretend that's the case. This is incredibly unneeded. Sother is leaving. I think that's just fine. He has no food I could buy. He does have some very interesting stuff. Could buy a couple of planks and speed things up, but I don't think it's necessary. I think we just say, thanks for visiting. Your totems that somehow affect time are very helpful. Especially love the clearance totem, because like, extra time during clearance to make sure all of your fields get fully harvested out. It's delicious. We love it. We're still at 0 food thanks to Back to Nature, but we do have people working on it. We should have enough to feed everybody pretty soon. Speaking of things we need to do pretty soon, we need to also upgrade the hearth fully. I could put some like little gardens next to here. That would be something. Sure. Who doesn't like sitting next to some flower gardens? Put down a little lamp outside the temple. Maybe a little fire shrine somewhere. We're very cramped. I'll figure it out later. I guess we're just fine. I am a little spooked by the Land of Greed modifier, though. Patience is growing rather rapidly, and I have yet to do, like, anything with trading. If I could spare somebody to do that, I would. But I'm kind of not in a place to do that. Oh, hey, the warehouse is done. Great. You're delivering this stuff. Only mark trees. Once this is emptied out, I'll probably clear the woodcutter camp out and move another one down there. In fact, that is exactly what I'm going to do. And it's probably you guys. So why don't you just start this? Clear out the next hearth locale. Cut all of the wood. Okay, this storage is empty. So we can safely destroy the woodcutter camp now. Fill out that one. Good. Good, good, good. In many ways, we're cruising. Alright. Y'all, I need to get closer to here. Because I need this area cleared out for some human housing, which I have neglected for a great deal of time. But it's fine, the humans are very resilient, and they have shelters. It's not like they're out in the rain. You know, overmuch. Another human sounds lovely. I do want to put one back on the hearths to mitigate that massive increase to impatience. And, hey, look at that. We got the magic number of beavers. Now we have 2 full woodcutting camps fully stocked with beavers. And they will keep busying themselves with being beavers. And we'll love to see it. Also love to see all of our farms being idle, because that means we're fully planted. Good times. You're still making fabric, which is what I need you to do. I can get somebody on the stonecutter camp here. We'll throw someone in the makeshift post as well. What else can I do with you guys? I mean, 2 builders right now is perfectly fine. We have a lot to do. Although putting someone on the brickyard to have building materials is also a good idea. So let's do that. Alright. The geyser pump. Soon we will have a massive amount of biscuits and pie, and everybody will be super happy and we'll be loving life. How are we doing on this? We do have a little bit of hostility reduction from Sacrament of the Flame, which is great because that's my only plan for not dying to charge drain. So I'm glad that exists. What's your deal? We're capped on bricks. We're capped on bricks? That? Okay. Cool. Go build stuff with it then. I am shocked we're capped on bricks. Like, deeply shocked. This trapper's camp out of the way. You're on break. Perfect. That is exactly the moment I was waiting for. Move it. Yes. Excellent. Now we make human houses over here. My plan has come to fruition! I'm normal. Anyway. 2 2 builders seems okay. I could put another person in the lumber mill given how many planks I need. That's actually probably wise, given how much I'm waiting on them. So let's do that and speed up time. Alright. Is the locale for the hearth prepared? Almost. We almost there. Do I want to push it up 1 just so the farm fits better? Maybe. Or I could just put it there. Orient it differently. There's nothing in the rules that say I can't orient it differently. Okay. Beaver houses exist. You love to see it. That. That'll be great. We will slap maybe a plantation. I do have 2 big farms, and we're making an excessive amount of food. I should probably look into making crop packs and trading them because we have a lot. We have a lot. How are we doing on the ranch? Fine, yeah. Keep on plugging away. Seems good to me. We have enough planks and bricks to make all the human housing. So I guess I can pull somebody off of the lumber mill and prepare him for his new job at our brand spankin' new bakery. But I needed some human on the rain mill for forever. Gosh darn it. There's always something. Who am I gonna put there? Who am I gonna put there? I could pull somebody off this small farm, I guess. We're going to have a truly absurd amount of grain, so it might not be like super needed to have it fully staffed. I could justify that. Level 4 hostility is a little spooky, but we're fine. I need to do trade routes. Doesn't matter how much I get from them. Just need to do trade routes. So just chuck a bunch of things that we have plenty of at the trade routes and call it a day. Pull someone off the herbalist camp and then we'll fill out the temple. And that should be fine? Should be fine. Should be fine. We'll see, though. Yeah, I think we're just fine. I think we can run full woodcutters. In fact, if I start burning 2 stacks of wood, we should definitely be able to run 2 woodcutters because we'll get Sacrament of the Flame bumped up again. Which will be great. I'm gonna sneeze. Pardon me. Trade route's already done. Can trade some planks, sure. I just need to get 10 of them sent out. I don't need a human on the rain mill. I could just put a lizard on it. What's your deal, Shamil? Out of fabric. Well, I mean, we're capped on fabric, which is good in a way. Get you milling some flour, I guess? I guess. Need more humans. But all I've got are lizards. Sell the reeds. Why not? Oh, we did find some reeds up here. That might be worth collecting. Mayhap. Doesn't seem that necessary right now. I could also make pickled goods with this, with the pottery, but like biscuits and pies are fine for now. I'm not gonna be too worried about it. Install 10 rain engines in 10 minutes. Interesting. Zorg's secret ingredient is kinda cracked, because I want to make pickled goods and that gives me free skewers, which is so much free food it's kinda nuts. Do I have 10 buildings that could be piped up? I have 9. Which is one less than 10, I don't know if you're aware. I could just slap down the field kitchen, make pickled goods in there. Problem is pipes. I need a lot of pipes for that. In fact, I will need 40 of them and I have 13. On the other hand, I do have a lot of metal I'm not using. So I could get 2 people in the crude workstation, work on that. It's not the craziest idea. Can pull somebody off the trapper's camp. We're pretty good on food right now. In fact, we're more than good on food. We're like infinitudely good on food. Just clearing this out to clear it out too. Okay, you two have decided you're better spent over here working on that, and let's pipe up a bunch of stuff. So stupid. You gotta take it. Although it's retroactive, so it doesn't matter if I piped it up early or not. Which is good, because I would have felt really dumb otherwise. And I don't need more reasons to feel that way. Drop the obelisk somewhere, just like here next to the temple, seems appropriate. Now I just need some comfort and some harmony, and I can put like a little park back here. Surround it with fire. Do something with this area too. Just put a well there. It's not the ugliest thing we could do. Put some benches by it. I like it. Or do I like a fountain more? Hold on, this is very important. It would certainly, like, look more grandiose. So let's have a fountain. Some benches by the fountain, the humans get to have just, like, incredibly luxurious surrounds or something. For reasons. How are we doing down here? No one has built anything, unsurprising, given, you know, we have a lot to do, and I have one builder. Which is very typical for my games. How are we doing on planks these days? We got plenty. Maybe I don't need you actually working on that. Because we do have plenty of them. Alright. Now's a good time to send him to do that, and we can go pipe up the bakery and go crazy on that. Alright. Year 5. This is a ton of free pigment, which is kind of tempting. Because we have a lot of bugs. Well, we have some bugs. We have very few bugs. Well, we have some bugs. I think some is the correct descriptor. It's a lot of free pigment. Titan Belt is also very nice, considering that if I get trade routes going, that is a massive decrease in my impatience gain. So I probably want to lean into that to not lose. Yeah, that seems okay. Turn that in. Turn that in. It's fine. We just need trade routes going. Loot box horse, hello! You don't have any pipes. I was sort of hoping you'd have some. That's unfortunate. However, you do buy grain, and I do have a great deal of that. So let me sell you like 200 for all of your money. Yeah. Thank you for all of your money. And now I'm going to gamble it. +2 to coal. Boy, that tempts me to make a coal mine. Hostility reduced if villagers die. Hate it. Bunch of complex food. I mean, we'll eat that. That's good. Sure. More gambling? More gambling. Clay, oil, wood, salted jerky. I mean, like, those are all kind of bad, my man. You really fell short for me, bruh. This is a disappointing loot box horse. People! Hello, folks. I could definitely use more humans and beavers. So, sounds great to me. Alright, slap a human in the rain mill, slap another lizard in the bakery. This just needs to go as fast as humanly possible, or lizardly possible, as the case may be. Yes. Beaver in the lumber mill would be wonderful, and then the rest of them on building for this particular moment. We have as many people as we can get in the woodcutter shop. We have 18 people who can use coats, so definitely now is probably the time I want to get the clothier running. And if this ever gets built, I'll be very happy to put 2 humans on it. It's a big if, though. Another trade route's available. Ah, yes, because I just got a bunch of stuff from the loot boxes. How we doing with the pipes, boys? Slow? Fair enough. Man, there's a chance I'm gonna have to, like, call another trader and buy a bunch of pipes. Which is exactly not what I want to do. But might be what I end up doing. Because I have no other way of getting them. And they are made very slow in here. I could theoretically math it out to see how many pipes I can make in the time limit I have. That sounds like work. I mean, it's 4 per minute, which means I can pipe one thing up every minute or so, which is enough. And I got started early and had a bunch of extra pipes already, so, like, it should be fine, in theory. I think we just say goodbye to Loot Box Horse. That's fine. Thank you for the loot boxes. I love it when you enable my gambling addiction. Let's get some more lizard homes down, because we need them. Also need human and beaver homes. I mean, we just need all of the homes, so. Lizard house is sorted. This will be the beaver house is sorted. We'll put the human houses over here when there's room. It's very questionable if the plantation is worth banning right now. We could get enough of harvest, I imagine. Any lizard not doing anything interesting? I could pull you off the temple until the storm. That's fine. Put you on the hearth, put you on the plantation, and 2 people building sounds lovely. Cool. Cool, cool, cool. Sell my clay? Kinda need it for pottery, is the thing. Okay, pipes are being delivered. Excellent. Just pipe up everything. Clothier, lumber mill. I don't like piping up crude buildings, but sure does feel like that's what I'm going to do. Woodcutter's camp has no suitable trees. Really? That's a shock. Go down there then. How many pipes are we sitting on? We're 1. Okay, yes, we need to keep making more then. And I need another building to pipe up, which is sort of upsettingly close to not being easy to do. I mean, another bakery would be fine. It'd be probably wise, in fact, because we'll need a lot of biscuits and pie. Not my favorite thing to do, but if it gets us done, it might be worthwhile. Or gets, you know, the thing we need to do, the order, that thing. If it gets the order done, it might be what we need to do. I need a ton of pickled goods, and it's all going to be made here. Could make some porridge for the humans, but they're very happy, and I'm not concerned. Look how happy they are. Look how happy they are. Things are awesome. This settlement's great, and everyone in it loves life. Actually, let's not queue up this this pump, because I need the pipes to pipe up buildings. Okay, deliver those. I mean, at the end of the day, I'm going to have to make another bakery, which is fine. Pipes are getting delivered, and that should be that. We'll cap it at 6 again. We're more than good. Just need to make sure the buildings get built, and we'll be fine. Income tax is done. Huzzah! Cookhouse has dropped in usefulness quite precipitously. The pigment would be nice, but we're about to have free skewers forever, so I don't particularly care that much for it. Tavern certainly ain't bad. Just as a place to stuff people. Smokehouse is like fine. Certainly, the lizards would love me for the jerky production. And that could be like a building that I make instead of the bakery that I feel like I don't really need right now. It does make my brain chemicals slightly less upset. So let's do that. Cap that out. Hurry, my builders. We have a mere 3 minutes and 30 seconds to build that building. It is very important it gets done. Pipes are delivered, right? Yeah. Good. I can pre-spend, but it does not count as piped up until it actually is built. For some reason. I would sure love the Trapper's Camp to be down here clearing out this area I want for housing. So once this guy gets done picking his bugs, we will put him down here so he can get some meat. That'll be fine. Also, we've got the trade route thing going again. Yeah. Sure. Less impatience, the better. Alright. This game is going quite well. Technological progress should be done momentarily. Kaboom. We will set some lizards to make jerky, because they like it. And we'll get a thing. Smithy's great. The tools and the pipes would be lovely, and that basically, like, wins the game for us. Yeah. I like winning the game. It's one of my favorite things to do in Against the Storm. Okay. Next year we will almost certainly break into this dangerous glade over here. Find an empathy decision somewhere. New clothing should be done soon. What are you guys lacking? You lack fabric. Well, lucky for us, we're building a bunch of it. How are you doing here? We're capped on meat. Huh. That's sort of all I have to say to that. Can I rejigger my people to do interesting and useful stuff? I could pull this guy off the herbalist camp. I really don't need him picking herbs at all. Yeah. We'll put him in a more useful thing. Because I do need more provision packs. These are copious amounts of berries for that. You are capped on planks. That is a shock. But what do you know? Hey, new clothes is done. Excellent. Bunch of extra leather. Probably will need to turn on water skins just so I can always make sure I have some, I can always make sure I have at least some water skins for pickled goods. And I'll need somebody making pickled goods. That'd be important. Boy, they really want me to have oil, huh? 3-star pies is, like, cool and all, but really feel the need for any of this. The next group of newcomers coming sometime during the storm. Okay. I saw some bugs, it's fine. Just gotta keep the impatience from going up too crazy high. should... Ooh, we can put it here. Excellent. That's a great place for that. Oh boy, we sure do have a lot of places people could do stuff in. We don't need this much fabric production. In fact, we're like capped on fabric. So, I mean, I need one of you here because we're making clothes with it. But other than that, we're good. The geyser pump there, it's fine. I can put somebody on the field kitchen to start making pickled goods, which I will do. We'll pipe that up as well. We'll need someone on the blight post this storm. I'm sure we can find someone. Also, it's level 5 hostility, which means people will die during the storm, which is bad. It's probably okay. Just have to fill out the temple, halt some wood cutting, fill out the temple. We could also pull this guy off the lumber mill. We do have way more planks than we need. Man, I have been stretched so thin on manpower this entire game. It's been rough. Let's reroll. Furnace, maybe. Weaver, maybe. I would like way better fabric production. That'd be nice. Wine for the beavers wouldn't be insane either. Let's just take the weaver. Weaver, Johnny, Weaver. Souther, what are you doing here? It's like 5 seconds before the storm hits. Got me another drizzle totem, sure. And I'll take the druid's hut, why not? If it's on offer, I'll take it. Do I need anything else you're offering? Like, kinda no? Don't really think I need any of that. Some barrels might be, like, convenient, I guess, but... Other than that, no. Nah, dog, we good. Alright. You're capped on planks, so just go there. Fill out the temple. And I need a builder. From somewhere. Sure do. Pull a woodcutter. I mean, it makes sense to pull a woodcutter. It does make a perfect amount of sense. Alright. Do that, burn some wood. I would be shocked if we're struggling at level 3. Yeah, we're good. And we have more people. Don't mind any of them. Grab whoever. That's good. Put this gentleman on the blight post, and that should work out fine. We are at a housing deficit, which is actually a problem. I need these built. Yes, that makes perfect sense. Well, I do have 4 builders now, so, like, that'll solve itself. This is superfluous now. Wish I hadn't piped it up, but we needed to. We can definitely sell some rocks, that's for sure. Sell some bricks too. That's good enough. 4 people building should be good. We do have a lot of roads I want paved that we haven't yet. It'll get done. We don't need to be this impatient. Would love it if I could win on year 6. It's gonna be a little bit tricksy though. I will need a great deal of stuff. Sother is leaving. I think we're fine with that. Nothing really helps or accelerates me in any way. Yeah. Thank you for your visit, Sother. I like my incredibly long drizzle. Okay, I'm kind of curious how long my drizzle's gonna be now. It's gonna be a lot, I assume. We're capped on provision packs again. That's fine. Why don't you go in the temple where you're happier? You're making jerky. I think we're actually making it fast enough that I don't need to worry about it too much. I might need another bakery though, because as much as I like this, we are not keeping up with what we need. Even at maximum pumpage. What is our, you know, I've got a big stockpile of flour. The issue is, food production. That is the bottleneck. I don't know. Capped on that, really? Huh. Plenty of bricks. Yeah, I just need these builders to, like, build stuff. And I've got 5 of them now, so things should, like, be cruising, more or less. Yeah, just the only issue I have now is just I've queued up way too much stuff to do. Which is, very normal for me. Somebody else making pickled goods? Sure. Break into the glade, friends. We need to find stuff. Copper extractor is actively bad. None of these do much. Stormwalker tax. I have too much money for that. Yeah. No, thank you. Calming water? Maybe. I am using a lot of water. That's not, like, insane. But it's also not very good. Because that's gonna, like, equal maybe 30 over the course of the game, and I've got a temple, which is gonna take care of all my hostility needs for the most part. What else am I looking for? I don't know. Calming the forest is good. It's very good, in fact. Counterfeit amber is certainly not bad. Work safety guide, also fine. Except we have no scrolls, so just minus 80 hostility sounds fine. Sure. Put you back to woodcutting real quick. Though we basically have no wood here. Interesting. Funny how that happened. It's almost like we were woodcutting very hard for a very long time in this area. Weird. Unpredictable. Game just throws so many twists and turns at you. And Everybody's absolutely stoked to be here. They'll be even better once I get the housing built, but we're looking good. We went up a hostility level. Lame. Alright, what do we find in here? A lot of meat that we can't use. Cash, which should be nice, and an ancient shrine. Interesting. Is the smithy built yet? Nope. What do I do to solve this, then? I guess I have to make building material packs. We have plenty of building materials just in general, so I guess that's fine. Just get literally everybody working on that. Yeah. Okay. That should do. No storm geyser again, but oh well. Newcomer's not gonna arrive for a while. Sorry, can I pull someone off something? Pull everybody off the temple, but that's like a lot of hostility to get back, and that's the main reason we're all like super happy. Hey, Lux! How you doing? Good to see you. You're not late. You came at exactly the right time because you arrived. Well, that's all we wanted. More reputation, very lovely. Kiln is a thing. Explorer's Lodge could be okay. It's only one global resolve, period. Could be two. Could also get the market for an absolute amazing amount of carrying capacity. It is that good. Yeah, but the lizards would be upset if I didn't at least get the Explorer's Lodge. At that point, I'm just thumbing my nose at them. Playpost is all done. If that's all settled, you can do other stuff. You're pretty far behind on baked goods, unfortunately. Maybe I do want to make another bakery. Maybe I do. The house is getting built yet? Yeah, alright. Weaver and Smithy, I need them both to exist. So I'm gonna prioritize them. As long as we're, like, capped on everything from the ranch. In fact, we're going to be for a while because I've got somebody on meat collection down here. So 2 builders sound good. Let's do that. What also sounds good is, like, putting a bunch of fences around here to make my farm pretty. Because I like doing that. We'll eventually have enough people to justify, enough people living down here to justify the decorations as well. So it's a twofer. How we doing on the packs? We are done with them. Cool. Thank you. Well, let's get this a-rolling then. really do not need you on the rain mill, to be honest. And let's relinquish all of the building material goods that we had. Call that done and dusted. Lovely. 2 builders will be fine for now. I would love more human housing down here, so I'm gonna queue it up. Love it if I could get somebody else on the trappers camp as well, but we've a billion things to do and no one to do it, so. Mayhaps I will be patient just this one time. Scribe? Tinctury? Tinctury is actually really good. Opens up a lot of nice, useful stuff. Yeah. So let's get the thing that looks really good. The one that opens up a lot of nice, useful stuff. That seems like a good idea. Oh, I ran out of wood. Oh well. We're chopping it. Sorry, Lox, I didn't notice when you asked how's it looking. I mean, we've got this game won at the end of the day. It's just a matter of time. Beaver, I need a beaver. I need a beaver to make some tools for me, and I'm gonna use the tools to open some caches and get some victory points, and then I'm gonna win the game. Hello, loot box horse. Give me your loot. Ooh, +1 to tools. That's immediately useful. Bunch of stuff that I can use for reputation. Lovely. Additional cornerstone reroll charge. Well, that's something. And I can sell you a massive amount of grain that I'm not using. That seems fine. And then I can continue to gamble. Ooh, +10 to carry on delayed events. That's really good, actually. That should speed this nonsense up. We're done. Never mind. What do you know? Even more scout packs. Okay, okay. Thank you for enabling my gambling habit, Loot Box Horse. We appreciate that. Any good things I can do up here? Kind of. Don't know where I got the mushrooms, but I may as well sell them. Sell some dew. Just keep the impatience from going out of control, which is not even remotely close to happening, but whatever. What if it does? Then where will I be? I'll have egg on my face. Because I'll be like, oh darn, it all went out of control. It all happened so fast. It all happened so darn fast. Okay, have enough lizard housing soon. Still need way more human housing. Be done with the beaver housing once that gets built. Just gotta have stuff built. And these two will be builders very soon, so like, we're in just a good spot. We're just kind of waiting to win. Oh man, and I got a full point of reputation because I finished that during Drizzle. That was awesome. You'll love to see it. You absolutely love to see it. Everyone's just super duper happy. Ooh, I need fabric. You go make some fabric. And I could probably use more people. Sure. Come on in. Join the party. does mean I'll need another beaver house, but worse things have happened. I could put somebody else in the smithy, start making some more tools. I do want the tools made primarily though, so tell him to do that primarily. We're out of bricks. It finally happened. How are we doing on meat and leather? We've got more than we could ever use. So that's nice. Use some leather, make some scrolls, that's fine with me. As long as we're capped on flour, you can go ahead and make some scrolls. Still could use another bakery. But do we need another bakery? That's the real question. That's the question that the media is not really asking. Darn media not being cued into the real needs of the everyday American. That being updates on how I'm doing it against the storm. Well, that was easy. Finished on year 6 too. That is a good time. And apparently this is the first time I finished a Land of Greed modifier. So that's good. What a fun game. I do love how calm Prestige 6 is. It's just my comfort spot when in Against the Storm. Oh yeah, and I got 2 of these nonsense things. Just go to the Flooded Mines. Ooh, I could also go to the Corrosive Torrent. Both of them I kinda hate. If I just go that way... I'm a little worried about running out of time to get to the seal at this point. If I don't, like, try to get to it. But it's probably fine. If I put one here, then we can do another one over here. It's certainly doable. Sure. That'll be the plan. Thank you for the compliment, Locks. I appreciate it. I do love making everyone happy. That is kind of just how I play. How I play is like, no one's allowed to die and I want to make everybody happy. Because I like making all of my people super happy. It's just how I play. Anyway, hello Lori. Lovely to see you here. Oh, good game. Good, easy game. I love it. Yeah. That was a short stream. I guess I could play another game, but like, I'm hot and I'm tired is the thing. But I really appreciate everybody being here. This is more viewers than I'm used to. I think I will send you over to Garnet, because she is playing what looks to be a city builder game, which is called Republic of Pirates. And that combines 2 things I think are awesome: building cities and pirates. So I think that sounds good to me. And I will do that. Thank you again, by the way. I cannot thank you enough for being here. I really appreciate the viewership. I will be back on Tuesday for something. Probably Hades 2, just because it's really fun, but like, man, I almost miss Against the Storm. I'm gonna see how I feel on that day, because I don't have anything scheduled for it. So that'll be my plan, which is not a plan, but it's sort of a plan. In many ways, it's a plan. Anyway, I'm gonna stop babbling now and just do my outro, which is like, hey, thanks again. Hope you have a lovely evening, day, night, or whatever it is. And yeah, you're lovely people. And you take care. Peace.